In today's tutorial, I will show you how to create 3D text inside of After Effects. Let's begin. I already have my scene set up with my text layers ready. The first thing I'll do is make my text layer into 3D. I'll head over to the arrow here and drop down its menu. I'll go ahead and hide the transform menu. The menu we are looking for is the Geometry Options menu. However, it appears it's grayed out. The reason it's grayed out is that we need to change the composition renderer. To change it, we can click on the Change Renderer text, or head over to this area here and select Classic 3D, where we can see the types of renderers our composition has. We are going to select the Cinema 4D renderer. Perfect. Now that we have made that change, we can now access the Geometry Options menu. Go ahead and drop down its menu. We will see the list of controls available. We have the bevel style. If we click on this menu here, we are shown the many types of bevel we can apply to our text. The menu underneath controls the bevel depth, and underneath that, there is the hold bevel depth. Finally, we have the extrusion depth, which controls the thickness of our text. I'll change the extrusion depth value to 100. You can't really see the extrusion, so I'll create a camera to get a better angle. I'll go ahead to the layer menu, and under New, I'll select Camera. I'll leave the settings as is and select OK. Perfect. Now that I have the camera layer selected, I will press down the letter C on my keyboard to maneuver around to the camera rotation tool. When I click and drag, I can rotate my camera angle, and we can see the extrusion of our new 3D text. Now, to give it form, I will add a light. So head over to the layer menu, under New, select Light. I'll make this light into a spotlight. I'll leave the settings as is and select OK. Now I want to move my light around. I'll change my view to 2 views. And I'll select my light on the left window and position the light to where I want it to be. This looks good. I'll rotate my camera on the right side window. This looks good too. I'll go ahead and add another light. But this time, I will make it an ambient light. I'll leave the settings as is and select OK. I'll reduce the intensity to 50%. On a second thought, I'll make it 40%. And I'll move my spotlight closer. I will also increase the intensity to 231. And I'll increase the cone angle to 180. This is looking good. I'll adjust the position of my spotlight. This looks good enough. I'll change my view back to 1 view. Okay, now what if I want to edit the look of my text? Well, let's select our text layer and head over to its Geometry Options menu. I'll change its bevel style to angular. I'll zoom in closer to my text to get a better look. And now increase its bevel depth to 7.3. You can see that has made our text overlap each other. I'll go ahead and fix that by spreading my text further apart. This looks good. As preference, I'll make my bevel depth 10. This looks good to me. Now let's change our bevel style to concave. You can see now that it has transformed our text. I like this. Now let's see how the convex style looks like. Okay, it has made the edges rounder. I don't really like it, but I am sure there are some out there that might. I'll stick back to concave. Now, if you would like to change the colors of the sides of your text, you can. First, you need to have your text selected. Drop down its menu and where it says Animate, click on the arrow inside the circle. You will see a list of menus. For starters, let's go to the bevel. Then Color, then select RGB. You will see that our bevel has been assigned a color. If you would like to change the color, go ahead and select this color box here. I'll change the red to a blue color. To change the color of the side text, do the same thing. Select the arrow inside the animate circle, head to Side, then Color, and select RGB. Our sides have now been assigned a color. And if you would like to change the color, it's the same as what we did for our bevel color. Now what if I want to animate my text? I'll press the letter S on my keyboard and position my camera to an angle I like. I want the text to appear on the screen. To do that, I will animate its scale properties. If you haven't done so, select your text layer and press the letter S on your keyboard. I'll move my timeline a bit further down and add a keyframe. Then I'll go to the beginning of my timeline and change the scale's value to 0. When I scroll through the timeline, we can see the text appear on my scene. I'll add an easy ease in to my end keyframe by selecting my last keyframe and right mouse click. Go to Keyframe Assistant, then select Easy Ease In. Okay, this is looking good. I'll animate my camera just to give it a nice secondary animation. I'll select my camera layer and change my view to 2 views. On the left window, I will select my camera and position it where I want it to start. Then I'll add a keyframe to its position and its point of interest. I'll make sure the keyframes are at the beginning of the timeline. And then I'll move to the end of my timeline and move the camera to its ending position. This is good. I'll scroll through my timeline to see if it's looking good. And change it back to one view. And there you have it. You now know how to create 3D text in After Effects. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to download the project file for this tutorial, head over to thetutosdigital.com to download this and many other project files. Till the next one.